And still talking election, where the federal government of Nigeria rejected the conclusions of European Union for February presidential election. However, some sectors argue on the significance of the recommendation. Galaxy's Irebami Salako tells us more in this report.
The European Union had praised Nigeria for the successful conduct of 2023 election. However, they gave numerous recommendations summarized to addressing ambiguities in law, accountable selection process for INEC officials, real-time publication of result, protection for media practitioners, discrimination against women, and impunity regarding electoral offences. The federal government has described it as an unrelenting assault on the credible electoral process of the country.
The electoral laws have all the issues raised by European Union as offenses in place. But the unfortunate thing about our electoral system is that those who administer the system refuse to punish offenders. Everything that EU Observer Group said is what happened during the election. Those who want to have an unbiased mind will tell you it is exactly what happened. Forget about all these people that say that it is the best election that they have ever conducted in Nigeria. How can you even open your mouth to say that it was the best election that has ever been conducted in Nigeria?
Let me start by saying that, one, let us give it to the European Union election observers for taking their time to be in Nigeria. They have come out with their report. The question is whether the report is fair or whether it is accurate or not.
Another legal practitioner, however, opines that the electoral process of Nigeria should be respected, as the EU's observation seems to be based on what they were told.
As far as I am concerned, I want to also agree with the federal government that says that their reports was based on what they were told by and large, not that they were able to visit some of the polling units. And you know, basically we have gotten to a level in Nigeria and the entire world that one needs to be a bit careful, because rumors are being peddled. I won't be bothered about the accuracy, because the accuracy cannot be determined. That's the truth. And if we have the African Union observers that said the election was good, and for me, I voted, and in my area throughout the elections, if I were to give my recommendation, and if I were to give my findings, I will come out to say that it was fair, it was free, there was no hanky-panky.
Both sides, however, agreed that there is room for improvement and gave advices to the federal government and INEC.
My advice to INEC is that they should remain neutral when they want to conduct election. They should ensure that they enforce the law as are provided for in the Electoral Act.
I agree with one thing, that the general conclusion on the election is fraught with bias. It did not meet the expectation of those who count themselves as EU observers, because they were already biased even before the election. But having said that much, I will expect the federal government to say, yes, we have seen your recommendations, we will pass it to the appropriate body that should look at it. Whatever they make out of it is what they make out of it.
Irebami Salako, Galaxy TV News, Lagos.